You are eating the same keto foods, doing the same grocery run, hitting the same macro percentages, and the scale still refuses to move. Or worse, it moves up. That is not bad willpower. That is your macros lying by omission. Calories creep in through keto cheese, oils, nuts, and sauces. Protein stays quietly too low, so hunger stays high, and muscle loss makes the deficit harder. You can follow keto perfectly and still erase your calorie deficit by accident. That is why one clear goal has to come first. Moving to slide 2. Keto only works when you decide what season you are in. Fat loss, maintenance, or performance. Those are different targets, even if the food list looks similar. In a fat loss phase, your priority is a consistent calorie deficit while keeping carbs low enough to stay in ketosis and keeping protein high enough to protect lean mass. In maintenance, the goal is stable weight, stable energy, and an intake you can repeat. In performance, especially if you lift or do endurance work, you may need more total calories and a smarter protein and electrolyte plan to keep output high. Pick a timeline too. 2 weeks is mostly water shifts. 4 to 8 weeks is where real trend lines show up. Then choose one target metric: body weight trend, waist, or gym performance. One goal, one scoreboard. Moving to slide 3. Keto has 3 rules that keep you from drifting. First, carbs are kept tightly. That is the switch that makes keto keto. Second, protein is set first because your body needs it to maintain and repair lean tissue, and it strongly affects hunger. Third, fat is not a target you must hit. Fat simply fills the remaining calories after carbs and protein are set. And yes, calories still count. Keto can reduce appetite and smooth blood sugar swings for many people, but it does not override energy balance. If you pour extra fat on top of meals, you can stall fat loss fast. One more rule for real life: electrolytes affect adherence. If sodium, potassium, and magnesium are low, you feel drained, crave food, and you quit. Keep the rules simple, then lock in your carb ceiling. Moving to slide 4. Set your carb ceiling first, and make it boringly consistent. For most people, a clean starting point is 20 to 30 grams of total carbs per day. Total, not net, because sugar alcohols, fiber blends, and net math can still push some people out of ketosis or spike cravings. Spend those carbs on vegetables first. You get volume, micronutrients, and a diet you can actually stay on. Then audit the hidden carbs that sneak in. Sauces, dressings, flavored yogurts, jerky, keto bars, and even spice mixes can add up faster than you think. Do not adjust daily based on one weigh-in. Hold your carb ceiling steady for a couple of weeks, watch the trend, and only then decide if you need to tighten it or if the real issue is elsewhere. Protein is the next lever that stops the chaos. Moving to slide 5. Protein is your anchor, not a percentage. Set it from lean mass and activity, then build the rest of your day around it. If you are dieting, adequate protein helps preserve muscle, which keeps your metabolism and strength from sliding while the scale drops. It also reduces hunger, because protein is highly satiating and has a higher thermic effect than carbs or fat. A practical way to execute is to spread protein across meals instead of trying to make it up at dinner. 2 to 4 solid servings per day usually beats one giant serving for both satiety and muscle protein synthesis. Once protein is locked, carbs are capped, and fat is just the remainder. Your keto plan stops being vibes and starts being controllable. From there, you can find your calories without guessing. Moving to slide 6. Stop guessing your calories. Spend 2 weeks building a baseline. Weigh in daily, then use the weekly average and watch the trend. Track everything you eat, honestly, including drinks, cooking oils, and bites. Average your daily calories across the week. Then match what you ate to what the scale did. When you know your true maintenance, fat loss becomes a math problem, not a personality test. Moving to slide 7. For fat loss, set macros in a way you can actually hold. Your protein is a floor, not a slider. Keep it consistent every day. Keep carbs capped at a level you can manage and perform on, and do not keep raising them while trying to diet. Create the deficit by dropping calories about 10 to 20% from your real baseline. The simplest lever is fat, because it is calorie-dense and easy to adjust without wrecking your meals. Then aim for a weight loss rate around 0.5 to 1% of body weight per week. Faster usually costs performance, sleep, and adherence. When protein is steady and the deficit is controlled, you can lose fat while keeping your training worth something. Moving to slide 8. Maintenance is not a free-for-all. It is a controlled rebuild where you stop losing, keep what you earned, and feel normal again. Protein stays a floor, just like in a cut, because it supports muscle retention and keeps appetite predictable. Carbs stay capped, for the same reason they were capped before. If you let them creep up without noticing, calories quietly run away from you. To move from a deficit to maintenance, add calories slowly. Think in small steps you can measure, not one big jump. Increase fat first, because it is the cleanest knob to turn without changing your whole food routine. Add a small amount per day, hold it for a week, then check the weekly weight average. Your goal is a stable trend, not a perfect number on a single morning. If your average is still dropping, add another small step. If it is climbing faster than you want, remove that last step and hold. When your weight trend is stable for 2 to 3 weeks and your gym performance stops feeling like you are dragging, you are at maintenance in the only way that matters. Moving to slide 9. The percent trap is when you build macros as ratios, like 40% carbs, 30% fat, 30% protein. It sounds tidy, but it breaks the moment calories change. Drop calories and your protein grams get squeezed, even though your body still needs the same protein floor. Raise calories and fat percent can balloon without you noticing, because fat calories stack up fast. Then the deficit becomes harder and harder to create, not because you lack discipline, but because the math is working against you. Use grams, not ratios. Set protein in grams as a floor. Set carbs as a cap. Then let fat fill the remaining calories up or down, depending on your goal. That structure survives cuts, maintenance, and small adjustments without sabotaging you. Moving to slide 10. Measure what actually works. Use the weekly average of your daily weigh-ins, not single readings. Take a waist measurement once a week, same conditions. Take progress photos with the same lighting and distance. Track your strength trend in the gym, because losing fat while strength holds is a good sign. And write quick notes on energy and sleep, because water shifts can fake a plateau when recovery is off. When your measurements agree, you can stay calm and keep executing. Moving to slide 11. If the scale is stuck, a lot of the time it is not fat loss stalling. It is water. Sodium is the main lever that tells your body how much water to hold on to. So if your sodium swings day to day, your weight swings with it. Go too low and you can feel flat, headachy, tired, lightheaded, and your workouts feel worse. Then you crave salty snacks, not because you are weak, but because dehydration and low sodium push your appetite and stress up. So aim for consistency. Salt your food about the same every day, especially if you sweat a lot. Eat mostly unprocessed foods or do low carb. Potassium matters too, because it supports muscle contraction and helps balance sodium, so keep it coming from real foods like potatoes, beans, yogurt, and fruit. Magnesium is the quiet helper. If your sleep is fragile or you get cramps, magnesium glycinate at night is a reasonable option for many people. When electrolytes are steady, water noise drops, cravings calm down, and you can judge progress with a clear head. Then adjustments become simple, not emotional. Moving to slide 12. Here is the rule. Make one change only after 2 full weeks of consistent eating and weigh-ins. If nothing is changing but you have not been consistent, fix that first. If you are losing too fast, add fat, not protein. A small bump like 10 to 20 grams of fat per day is often enough. If you are not losing at all, reduce fat by that same small amount. Keep protein constant so your muscle and hunger signals stay stable. Do not stack tweaks. Pick one lever, run it for 2 weeks, then reassess. This keeps you out of the spiral of constant micro-edits and lets your body settle. Calm, measured changes beat aggressive swings every time. Moving to slide 13. Do this safely. If you have kidney disease, heart failure, or blood pressure issues, get guidance before pushing sodium, potassium, or supplements. If you use diabetes meds or insulin, monitor closely because diet changes can drop glucose fast. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, work with a professional. Prioritize sleep and recovery, and remember that consistency beats perfection. If this helped, subscribe for more. Comment with your current plateau and what you have tried so far. This content is for education only and is not medical advice. Insulin drives the system. Understand it.